What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning back into another video. If you saw the end of the last one, we were working on the CRX. We ended up getting the transmission all taken apart, got the phantom grip from one of the transmissions put into the new transmission and the transmission back into the car. At the end of the video, I mentioned that I wasn't going to be using one bracket. This right here, what I have in my hand is the OEM all-wheel drive B-Series shift cable mounting bracket that goes onto the transmission. I threw it away just for comedic effect in the video, but obviously we like to keep these extra parts handy just in case if you ever want to go back to an original style, or if you need it for another transmission, or for whatever reason, it always comes in handy to have these OEM parts. Today, to replace that, we have a special box from our good friends at Ktuned. Before anything, I do just want to say a huge thank you to the whole team over at Ktuned, especially Sean. We've been talking together for the last couple months about this specific product as well as the goodies that are within this box. And I'm truly honored to be able to be one of the first people to actually have my hands on this all-wheel drive component that we're going to be unboxing right now, and be able to put it to the test in our street and track-driven all-wheel drive B-Series CRX. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and start opening this box up. Since it is such a big box, I'm going to set it down on the floor and remove the little box one by one. That way you guys have a nice clear view of what I'm doing. And this is still sealed from Ktuned. I actually got it yesterday. I still haven't opened it because I wanted to do the unboxing with you guys. So I am super happy to see exactly what we have in here. All right, put that razor blade right there. Packaging, ooh, the license plate cover. I don't know if this is gonna fit on the CRX since I have it just bolted onto the actual frame, but if it can, I'm definitely gonna try to make it work. As well as a whole bunch of different Ktuned stickers. Definitely gonna be putting some of these on the car. And the holy grail of beautiful parts over here. Oh my gosh. I gotta start taking these out one by one. I'll show you exactly what we have. First box on the top. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest one. If you can't see on the camera, you're gonna have to take my word for it. It is the beautiful all-wheel drive Billet shifter box for B-Series transmissions. Man, I love the thing. I love this already. And there has been a lot of R&D in the last couple months, especially since all-wheel drive has blown up. People have been asking, what shifter box can I use? Some want to say the RSX and cut the shifting mechanism on the transmission itself, flip it 180 degrees and weld on custom brackets, this, that, and another. Ktuned has determined that the TSX/Accord shifter box, with what I think is slight modification in this model, works perfectly, along with their products, of course, because they did a whole kit. That's what we're going to be using right here. We've got Ktuned race-proven TSX/Accord shifter, and it goes over a few of the settings, essentially, of how to set it up with the cable stays and what position you want to put them, depending on your setup. And keep that for the install, of course. We want to make sure that we have all the paperwork. Alright, Ktuned box right there. Box within the box. Alright. I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but the feeling of seeing a nice, crisp billet aluminum finish is just, oh my gosh, I gotta give it to Ktuned. They've developed one of the nicest shifters on the market. So sturdy, so strong, and they just look amazing. Look at that right there. I'm sure you guys can see a little bit. I'll show you close up later. Get that out. We got the billet shifter itself. Over here we have what seems to be some hardware, as well as what I'm thinking is a shifting rod and the tools, some hex keys for it, Allen keys, however you want to call it. Should be it right there. Man, I really like this. It's got the Ktuned symbols right here on the back of it. We also have the Ktuned logo on the side. Beautiful billet aluminum. I'll set that right there. I'm not going to unbox this little bag because I think it's just hardware, at least not for right now. I'm just going to set that right there. Put this box over to the side. Moving on. The next one right here, we got another Ktuned box. Ktuned billet base plate TSX Accord shifter, fits OEM and KTD TSX ACC. Alright, let's open this up. So I'm pretty sure this is just the base plate that you can mount underneath the actual shifter. For you guys who aren't familiar with K-Series or these billet shifters, they either bolt this to the tunnel itself, or they run these base plates so you don't have to cut the center of the car where the normal shift linkage goes for D series or B series. I've already cut it, but I think I'm still going to be using the base plate since it's here. I definitely want to put it to use. So this is just an essentially just a mounting plate for the other one, for the bracket. This is a mounting plate for the shifter itself. Obviously has the Ktuned logo on the side, both sides. It just sits right there. Billet shifter over top. This thing looks crazy nice. Of course, along with this, we got the necessary hardware as well. Designed to fit, work, and win. Isn't that something? They got the billet aluminum bushings as well, with the nylon inserted nuts to be able to make sure that nothing comes loose with vibrations. Man, another K2 sticker. I'm gonna have like 1,000 K2 stickers on the car after today. Alright, off to the side. Ooh, what do we have here? Some swag. Nice Ktuned large shirt. Just my size. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh man, I love having race car shirts, racing company shirts, because man, another sticker, Sean. I'm gonna have 1,000 stickers on this car. I love it. I love it. So here we have the Ktuned shirt. Huge thank you to Sean on that. I'm not gonna put it on right now. I just got off work. It's like 11:30 at night, so I am still without a shower, and I need to do that in just a little bit. So I'm gonna set this right over here. Looks like we got another shirt right here. Sweet, thank you, Sean. What do we have? Ooh, a shop banner. I have been wanting one of these. Nice little shop banner. This is definitely going up. K2, is this upside down? All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, the weighted shift knob. Man, this thing is heavy too. All right, so the nice aluminum finish. Ktuned logo on the top. It's got all the cuts on the side of it, like the webbing. Beautiful. And then right here, looks to be, I believe this goes on the bottom of it just to lock it into place. Beautiful piece. Super heavy. I absolutely love it. That is really cool. And on the bottom, I have what should be, in my point of view, one of the most important parts out of this whole thing, which is going to be the shift cables, and I was right, B-Series all-wheel drive shifter cables with bracket. It says, works with Ktuned TSX Accord shifter or equivalent OEM. So this is the biggest thing that Ktuned has released right now that I don't believe anybody else on the market has, which I believe there's people who are making like custom brackets, basically like cutting and welding like at home and stuff to fit TSX shifters, but nobody's came out with a race-proven race cable, which is what Ktuned did along with the shifter and everything. So you can actually go out and beat on your car and make sure you have nice cables that aren't going to be stretched. You're not going to have binding issues. You might drop a razor in the center of your CRV table like I just did, but we're good. All right, so this thing is going to be definitely a huge aspect of the conversion we're doing. And of course, another Ktuned sticker. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let me get this box out of the way and I will go over this. We have right here the bracket for the transmission itself. We got a nice aluminum Ktuned logo, removable arms for the cable stays. I believe this would be called an arm where the cable actually attaches. And then we have risers, so we can actually fit it onto the transmission level how it needs to be, as well as the necessary hardware and the clips to hold it into place. So here I have an OEM style cable. I believe this came out of the newer Accords, which use the same shifting mechanism as the TSX. These are the OEM plastic end clips, basically you know, brittle plastic that can break over time. Not very good under binding because they have issues, the cable inside of them. Just an OEM component that for an OEM car works fine, But when you're having more power, more torque to the car, power shifting, stuff like that, this is definitely something that you're gonna benefit a large amount from. So here we have, on the ends, billet pieces. This is what it actually attaches to the bottom of the shifter itself. Instead of having the OEM brittle plastic, it's actual billet aluminum, super strong, lightweight, beautiful finish. Other billet ends right here, and then this part is actually where it attaches to the transmission itself. You have the bracket as well as all the necessary hardware. I'm not going to install it in this specific video because I don't think there's been an actual unboxing of the whole set. I really wanted to show you guys in the all-wheel drive community, especially B series, that this is exactly what Ktuned has released and that we can all start using now for the best of our ability, to be able to use it to the best of our capacity, to be able to put it to the test and make sure that we get the most out of our cars. With things like this, when it comes to transmission, shifting mechanisms are huge, you know? And with this, we're gonna benefit a lot. So let me get some close-up shots of this so you guys can see a little more in depth what you have instead of a view that's a little farther. I want you to see closer these custom pieces as well as the TSX Accord shifter as well. All right, so here we have the billet shifter, TSX/Accord. We have the base plate right there. Shift knob, probably one of my favorite parts out of this whole unboxing. This weighted shift knob, it looks beautiful, nice weight to it. It's gonna make shifting super easy. Then we have the hardware for the actual bracket. This is the magical bracket that's gonna let us run this shifter without any issues onto our B series transmission. And obviously some more hardware for the base plate itself. And we move over to the cables right here. Sorry for the mess, obviously, I've been doing the unboxing. We have the cables with the billet ends right there. Race spec cable, billet ends, nice, sturdy. Basically a thread-on style right there to attach to the bracket itself for the bottom of the shifter. And I believe it's the same style onto the transmission. Yeah, you basically bolt it on instead of having the OEM style clip that can be a little weaker. So make sure that you have your cables into your place and not have to worry about anything coming loose. Obviously I have the OEM stuff still in here, and when I do the install, I'll show you guys exactly how I'm taking it off, how I have it routed on the car. A lot of people have different points of views, how they want to do it. I'm going to go with what works for me and what I've heard other people have it work for them in the past with CRXs, obviously. But that does pretty much conclude the unboxing for this video. Huge thank you to Sean, especially at Ktuned, the whole team at Ktuned. Thank you so much for providing this great deal on this whole shifting mechanism. We're gonna take it to the test. We're going to abuse it. We're gonna make it work. We are going to get the CRX flying with it and be able to shift exactly how we want without having all those issues that we've been having in the past. Anyways, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. If you want to check out the information for Ktuned, look in the description. I'll link their email, phone number, as well as their website. Feel free to check out their website for any of your questions product-wise. Anyways, thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you aren't already, hit the subscribe and notification bell. We are going to be installing this very soon. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like this is going to be a huge benefit to the channel. But definitely, I want to know what you guys think about this personally. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.